What's going on, everyone? Today's August the 12th, 2023. We're going to talk about PayPal today because apparently there's some individual who is trying to say that PayPal stock is a screaming strong buy. There's an article right here from Seeking Alpha right here. I wanted to show you all what this particular individual is talking about in terms of PayPal being a strong buy. Now, I will have this link if you guys want to read upon all of this information here. But like I tell you all, if you've been following me, I don't pay attention to what other people think. I don't care about their thesis. I don't care about their opinions, because overall, the market is the ultimate decider as to where price is going to go. So I look at everybody. I make sure that I see the chart for what it is, because it places everyone else's thesis and opinion about what they value of this particular stock, of any stock for that particular matter. So rather than me really worrying about what this one person has to say and giving me his thoughts, okay, it's cool, but take that with a grain of salt, because if he's telling us that PayPal stock is a screaming strong buy, then explain to me why the market is down massively since its recent earnings release. Explain that. If he's seeing that this stock is such a phenomenal business, they're profitable, they're making money, they're not in so much debt, then why is the stock down? If he can break that down and tell me the disparity between PayPal being a profitable business and why the stock's down, then he has some credibility, right? Because currently, from my idea, when I did my last video in PayPal, which was on August the 4th, I was telling you that the stock was still weak and that the market was going to continue to dip and go lower. And here it is today. But he is here. This individual's name is Dare. I'm not even going to pronounce that last name, but he is the individual who wrote this article about PayPal. Now, I'm just going to give you all the bottom line here. I'm not going to go through the whole gist of what he's trying to convince you on as to saying that it's a strong buy. The bottom line, to conclude, PayPal stock is a strong buy. It is rare to see such a profitable business with consistently growing revenue and a clean balance sheet with massive upside potential. See, look at the words that these individuals use. Potential. I think another word that you need to pay attention to, that the share price plunge after the latest earnings release was a massive overreaction. See, that's his thought. That's just, okay. Just because that's what you think doesn't mean that the market is not going to continue to go lower. Providing a strong buying opportunity for investors seeking high quality business traded with deep discounts. The competition in the industry is intensifying, but the overall pie is poised to continue long-term growth as secular tailwinds will contribute. The upside potential far outweighs all risks and uncertainties. Now, I'm not sure if he has given us a target. Let's see if he gave a target. I don't see a target here. I don't see a price that he's mentioning that PayPal should be. Yep, I don't see it. So I don't even know what his target is. So yeah, maybe you guys can go ahead and read this article if you want to, see if he has given us a target to where he thinks PayPal's price should be at and how long he thinks it's going to take for the price to reach that level or the stock to reach that level. But as of right now, come on. The market doesn't overreact. Understand that when we see a market, it's trading at where people suspect price value is going to be. And for PayPal stock to fall as much as it did following earnings, that is where the people value PayPal stock's price. That's it. There's nothing hard. It's not complicated. You don't have to look at the company's books to try to determine what is its value. Just because you think when you look at a company's books, its earnings, its EBITDA, its debt, doesn't mean that somebody else is going to quantify that same value. Everyone's value is dependent on their own thoughts and what they value most. See, like for him, he may value that PayPal doesn't have a lot of debt. Okay, he'll put a price on that. And you may say, well, the debt is not that important to me, so I would give it a lesser value as to how much PayPal stock should be. That's why I don't focus on what these people talk about, what they read and what they say. Is because this chart is telling what everyone is thinking. The last trade in PayPal was at $61.54. That was the last trade that people came together, a buyer and a seller, and they agreed that the value was fair. That's it. That's it. Nobody was coming to the table with, okay, this is the books. Here's PayPal's earnings. This is what they did the last year-over-year quarter. Okay, cool. But how much are you willing to buy and sell it for? That was the last trade. So when you look at the chart is telling us something different than what he is telling us right now. The market will tell you when it's a strong buy. It will tell you. I don't have to look at all these articles and see someone else's opinion and try to tell me that it's a screaming strong buy. The chart ain't telling me that yet. Until I see the chart tell me that, then that's when I'll switch. So nothing has changed. Now, I've already told you when I did my video in PayPal on August the 4th that I'm not that bearish. Like, I'm not looking for the stock to go down to 20 bucks. I've had my ultimate area down here around the lows, which occurred in May 26, 2023. So get this. Here it is, August. 3 months ago, just 3 months. In May, the stock was around $58. Just 3 months ago. Was he creating this article 3 months ago? Or is he just creating this article because earnings was so dismal, or the price action in earnings release was so dismal that now he wants to come in and say that is an overreaction? But just 3 months ago, PayPal was trading around $58. Something's not adding up, which is why I really want my people, my followers, my subscribers to just simply look at the chart for the truth, for proof, for justification as to where price is really trying to go. And there's nothing wrong with looking at someone else's viewpoints, their articles, listening to what someone else has to say about a business, but don't let that be your justification as to why you're coming in buying or selling a stock. Let the chart tell you when you need to buy and sell. That's why all my videos here on this channel is simply just that, me looking at charts, because I value what everyone thinks. I don't care about what one person thinks. I care about what everyone else is thinking as well. And the chart is the only place that can really see everyone's thoughts process, because apparently someone at the earnings came out in PayPal was massively bearish. They completely sold their positions. And it has so much of an impact that the price action in PayPal is still dipping to the downside, right? So here it is on the weekly chart. I don't think we have too far to go to the downside in PayPal, but I still think we're going to see price go lower. And I think the market's going to try to hit this area right here. So I'm going to draw this line here in PayPal as an area that we could possibly see a bottom. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that now. I'm putting it on the chart right now. And once we see this market in PayPal bounce off this area, you can actually say, how do I know that? How could I possibly know that this is where the buyers will come in and hold price? Because the chart is already telling me that. Like, I'm not giving you all something that I'm keeping that locked up and that I'm the only one that has access to. The answers are already here on the chart. The reason why this could possibly be the bottom in PayPal is because it did it here. The market in PayPal came through and supported price around $60.50. And that was after the market in PayPal saw another dramatic move to the downside. Pretty much the same time that we had earnings in May. Like, this is not rocket science. You don't have to go through and look at all of this drawn up information, company information, the financials, the balance sheet, the latest quarter's earnings, the upcoming quarter earnings. The valuation is pointless, the PE ratio. Why do I need to look at that? When the price action, when PayPal had earnings last time, what did it do? It crashed. Okay, cool. Earnings came back on August the 1st. What did PayPal do? It crashed. It went down. It's not rocket science. And just like the market and PayPal came through and supported around 60 bucks and 50 cents during this last movement to the downside, we can expect the same thing. Nothing is human. Understanding humans is natural when you see it on the price chart, because money makes people act irrationally. And then you got others who know how to act when it comes to money. And I'm looking for the people who came through during May, June timeframe to come back in and do it again to hold the price. Simple. Simple. And if you guys want more of the simplistic understanding that you don't have to go through all of the books of these businesses to figure out what the price should be, the chart is already telling what the price is. We're not going off of what should be. Yeah, I think PayPal should be worth $1 million per share. Okay, cool. But the market is telling me that it's only worth 61 bucks and 54 cents right now. That's the only thing that matters. Not what I think it should. It is what it is. That is the price. And once you begin to peel back the onions of all of this confusion and simply look at the chart for that is the price, you begin to understand that it is what it is. I'll move on until I see the market as becoming more bullish. Then I'll look for the market to go higher. So that's it. He thinks the market is a strong buy, but the market obviously thinks otherwise right now. So let's see how low it's going to go. I got that upper line there because I want to show you that this could be a potential area that the market buyers could come in and support price, just like they did the last time the market crashed. If not, look for it to come down to these lows and test the low of May the 26th, 2023. That's it. Hit me up and tell me your thoughts. Hit that like button as well. Subscribe to the channel because you're not going to get this anywhere else. Everyone else is going to give you the long drawn up thinking process of what they think the stock should be. They're going to break down the books. They're going to look at the last couple of earnings. They're going to look at the risks. They're going to try to tell you what PayPal has upcoming to try to make them more of a viable business. Yeah, I get it. But let's peel it back. Where do you think the price is going to go in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks? Don't give it the next 25,000 years. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.